Top 3 questions I get asked on this channel. What does the Amazon Relay load board look like? How do I book loads? And when I book those loads, how do I stay so local? These are the relay rates for Sunday, August 3rd.
Let's get into those SoCal relay rates.
All right, let's get into it. As always, gonna put chapters in this. We're gonna start out and see what Amazon is recommending to me here in San Diego. We're gonna take a look at some spot capacity, and then we're gonna do what we came to do. Last time's winner was International Man of Mystery, wanted to see Cleveland, Ohio. We're gonna take a look at both box trucks and power only loads in that area. If you want your name to end up on this list as one of my potential winners, let me know in the comments. Say, hey, I want to see this in long format. Hey, I want to see this on relay rates. If you just say San Diego, I'm going to think you want a load board, and that's probably what I'm going to make for you. So just let me know, treat me like I'm dumb, and say, hey, I want to see this in long format. But enough of that, let's get into this. Load board. So this first one, you know, I love seeing that. Congratulations, you unlocked early access. That means that in theory, we should be seeing the best of the best. Let's see what they're recommending to me today. $285 a mile, San Diego, ending up in Chino, one pick, one stop, $357 total payout. Looks like there's another one of those for slightly less. Another one of those for slightly less. Another one of those for even less. So they're probably seeing what they'll go for, and then they'll make the other ones like match that. On all these, you can see it has that little pencil next to it. I recently put out a short on how to adjust pickup times. I'll put a link to that short in this video, but it's that little pencil means that you can adjust the pickup time to what suits you best. Here's one, San Bernardino to San Diego, $1.92 a mile. Not interested in that. If I were in Beaumont coming back to San Diego, $2.29 a mile. I mean, that's not great. And then here's one, San Diego going up to Buena Park. I kind of like doing these at different times. I mean, I like showing it to you when it's good. I think it's also important to look at it when it's bad, to keep that in mind. The last thing I'd want you guys to do is leave here thinking like it's great all the time. It's going to be like any broker. There's going to be times that are good. There's going to be times that are bad. It looks like right now we're doing this at a bad time because, I mean, yeah, everything's right around $2 or sub $2 a mile for these relatively short hops. Let's see what they've been saying on spot capacity here. Let's see, got this one yesterday for DSD8. That's Poway, my neck of the woods. This was Poway down to San 3. VCA4 is another spot in San Diego, ending up in LGB3, which is Eastvale. They said that was 170 miles, 561. This is your one and only time to negotiate a higher rate with Amazon. You know, things to barter on. What's your grade? You know, if you're coming in with an A+ grade, I think that's a good bargaining chip. Can you be there at the time that they want? That's another bargaining chip. So, you know, just if they were offering 561, I probably would shoot back saying, hey, I can be ETA on time. Poway is actually real close to my house. I can be there ETA in time and my grade's 100%. You know, can we do $700? And I'd start from there. Let's see, so that was Poway. Here's one for Oak 4. Kind of out of my neck of the woods, but I still got it. 180 miles, their offer 525. Looks like going from, ending up in Turlock. Let's see, MAG1. That is going from Los Angeles to Eastvale. One pick, 3 drops, 398, but they don't have a mileage on here. Let's see, MAG1 to ULA. The fact that this says 53-foot truck and not power only makes me think that this might be trailer required on that one. Let's see, 53-foot San Diego, XSD2, which is the same as San 5. They share an acronym, so this is down in Otay. Going to Chino, 129 miles, $450. Here's a 26-foot one. This is good. I always love it when they send me box truck stuff so I can be inclusive in this. This was 91 miles, $410. Looks like it starts at San 5. I'm sure going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 post office locations and ending in Tecate. So, I mean, that's a little over $4 a mile is what they're offering. I'm sure you could probably get them up from there by the mere fact that they're sending this out as spot capacity. Got a 26-foot one in there. Let's do what we came to do. Let's look at Cleveland, Ohio for International Man of Mystery here. Let's come up here. Now, because I'm screen recording, I bet you it's going to kick me out of here. Let's do Cleveland. Can I spell? Cleveland. Cleveland, Alabama, Arkansas, of course, Ohio's. Oklahoma, Jesus. Cleveland, comma, OH. There it is. And we'll throw 75 miles around that, and we'll look at power only first. Say we're willing to haul all trailers. Let's apply that and search. Now, right now they say there are 44 loads. Let's take out blocks so we can sort this the way that I like to see it. Sort this by price per distance highest. And 75 miles around Cleveland right now, there's 44. Let's dial that down to like 25 miles. There's 27 loads. Let's increase that to 150. There's 192 loads. So you can kind of see, messing around with that radius, I'm usually comfortable with 75. Turn this auto refresh off. 75 is kind of my comfort level there. Top money on the board right this second. Canton, one pick, one stop, ending up in New Albany, 335 a mile, 410 payout. Here's another 328 a mile going from Canton to New Albany. Let's just see where some of these things are going to. AKR1 ending up at CMH7. This is taking a container and dropping it off, one pick, one stop. They have that chalked out for from 1:13 in the morning till 4:26. I'm willing to bet that if you're picking this up at 1:13, it's going to take you as long as it takes to drive the, what was that? 47 miles. So look at that. They've got it booked out for 3 hours, but it's 47 miles. I'm willing to bet that you finish that first one at probably closer to like 2:30. And then once it's freed up, you're clear to book your next load. That's pretty much what I do in my area here. Here is one pick, three stops, total of 4 going from Cleveland to Carlisle, PA. Let's see what those stops are in the middle. See how the top one, CLE2, and the bottom one, PHL4, those are Amazon sites. These ones in the middle that have like a funky name, this Brentwood and At Home, those are going to be third-party sites. That's something to keep in mind. So when they say one pick, 3 stops, 2 third-party sites, I do believe that this will take from Tuesday at noon all the way till the next day at 7 p.m. I do believe them when they say that. Here's another, probably same load. Yep, go into those third-party sites. Similar dollar per mile. Akron to Carlisle, 209 a mile, 742 payout. One pick, 2 stops. Twinsburg to Hagerstown, 205 a mile, 676 payout. I'm going to shut up and scroll through these unless I see something that kind of sticks out to me here. I got Lou snoring in the background. If you hear him, that's what you hear. This one, I mean, $1.61 a mile. Definitely, I wouldn't be interested in this, but this is what I was talking about earlier, that adjustable pickup time. You can come down here. They will accept anywhere between 8:04 at 9:30 in the morning till 12:15 in the afternoon. You can edit that arrival time, and you can select any time in there and say, hey, this is when I want to pick this up. I wouldn't do that on one that's $1.60 a mile, but it does, or $1.61 a mile, but it does have an adjustable pickup time. $1.50 a mile. And the trick to this load board thing is just watching it for a long period of time. Right now we're looking at one. The thing can update every 15 seconds. That's 5,760 possibilities for today, and we're looking at one of them. So just something to keep in mind. And we're closing out page 1 on a load that leaves Wednesday, August 6th, going from Cleveland to Keesby, $1.27 a mile. Definitely not interested in that. Let's switch this around and look at box trucks. Box trucks, take out power only. We'll say all box trucks and apply that. So just like before, 75 miles around Cleveland, box trucks, there's 230 loads. Let's dial that down to 25. That goes down to 210. So the box truck market there might be as good, if not better, than the semi market. And let's increase that to 150. There are 1,263 loads. So, I mean, there's plenty of box truck work there. Just like semis, I kind of 75 is my comfort zone. And top money on the board. This is the thing with box trucks, though. One pick, 7 stops, total of 8. I guarantee these are going to be post office locations. $4.04 a mile, but I mean, it's still 8 total stops. I mean, you can kind of see on these 1 through 8 is going to be picking up at CLE5. I'm willing to bet 2525 East Royalton, post office. I'm willing to bet 6509 Brecksville Road, post office. You can kind of see all of these things. I mean, feel free to look up these addresses, but I'm willing to bet they're all post office locations. And then if you look at the map here, like they kind of show you on this little map, like, you know, you're starting in Cleveland and you're just kind of driving around in that area. But yeah, so that's top money on the board. Another Twinsburg to Cleveland. This was Monday. Let's see here. Let me refresh that so I can get rid of that black box. So that was Monday at 340. Here's Monday at 130. Again, different post office locations, 372 a mile. This is, okay, here's one. I mean, one pick, one stop, 362 a mile. I like that. They've got it chalked out for 4.5 hours. It's going to take you as long as it takes you to drive those 72 miles and unload your truck. But one pick, one stops, I really do like. And keep in mind, I've never done a box truck before, but I mean, a stop's a stop. I get that. Twinsburg, one pick, 5 stops, total of 6, ending up in Carrollton, Ohio. 277 total payout. These promoted loads you got to be careful with. See how I have it sorted by price per mile high? See how it goes 351, drops down to 232, and then back up to 349? It's promoted by Amazon. It's one that they want to show you. It's not necessarily sorted by how you want to see it. So you got to be careful about those. Twinsburg, one pick, 7 stops, total of 8, 349 a mile, 225 payout. I'm just going to kind of shut up and kind of scroll through these. I mean, here's one. I'll point this out. That little unlock thing, that just means it's unlocked because I have early access. You're a good boy, Lou. I mean, we're solidly through page 1 and we just now dropped below $3 a mile. But I mean, these are, you know, multiple stops for around $200-300. Something to consider. Lou is really out. I don't know if the microphone's going to pick him up or not. And we're ending page 1 at $265 a mile. I think on the semi side it was down to $1.27. So right now when we're looking at it, way more box truck loads than semi loads. But you know, keep in mind that changes. It changes every 15 seconds. That takes care of International Man of Mystery for Cleveland, Ohio. Let's take out this row, delete row, and that leaves me with 10 possibilities. Let's head over here to a random number generator. I should have had this ready to go. Random number generator. I need a number that is 1. I always retype these even though I probably don't have to. There's one time I forgot to hit the generate button, and generate number 9. Number 9 is going to be next time's winner. Let's see here. Number 9 is Spokane, Washington for Rob Hamilton. We're going to do that one next.